Sugar scrub, I think for me, guys, this will always be in my mind as the example of how creative our industry is. We've got to make a wow factor happen at the sink, and there's not a better way. And the sugar, beyond a doubt, has been my favorite. It just creates a whole expectation. I love the way it feels. I love the benefit from the exfoliation parts. But again, a crowd pleaser. If a client ever experienced this in your salon, they'll never forget about it. More importantly, they'll never stop talking about it, which puts the word on the street on your reputation. Very encouraging for you to be a very dangerous hairdresser in the future. Sugar scrub. First thing, again, beautiful clean white towel. I'm going to make a slight triangle here. Really, this is for the client or the guest. Making sure we get a great cup and connection with the neckline. Spending a few moments to make sure the guest is absolutely comfortable. First thing we're going to start with is some essential oil. A few drops right on the palm of the hand. Now, key point here, just a small glide of the palms together once or twice so that we don't let all the oils escape. Fingertips on the chin and just gently cupping over the face, helping the client to take 3 beautiful deep breaths. Good to breathe right with them. Open up the hands, slow movements. A little dry scalp massage first, just to use the aromas, using the essential oils, just doing that dry scalp connection first. Feels incredible. Great little beginning to this experience. We recommend 30 seconds, depending what your timeline is. You make the choice. Water temperature is key. So making sure you get it just right for the client's comfort level. Spending the time necessary to really get it working to your behalf. Seems good. We got reaction from Talia. First thing we want to do is make sure the hair is evenly saturated throughout. We're going to use the Tea Tree Special Shampoo. There's many choices you could make as a smart hairdresser, from super skinny, extra body. There's a lot of choices. We're going to go with the Tea Tree family today. Using a generous amount, again, that's what creates the glide, and you'll especially see on this technique that the lubrication from the shampoo is really part of the massage, oiling, if you will. Next thing we're going to take is a raw ingredient. It's raw sugar. We're using like a pizza shaker. And the key here that I want to create is an exfoliation of the scalp. So the key purpose here is getting it close to the scalp, working from the hairline all the way through, getting as much in there as you possibly can so that when it comes to the massage technique, you've already got that gumption in there, that grit, if you will, to really make sure the client feels it on the scalp, that those little granules are hitting the surface of the epidermis, and really making a client feel that they're getting something special. Using the thumbs, multiple pressures, circulatory movements, moving from the front temple area all the way through into the back neckline, keeping constant contact here. My primary focus here is really on the scalp and working inside that zone that a customer often neglects when they do it at home. Spreading the hair a little bit so you can really get inside of it. And what I love is you start to get a beautiful sweet aroma combined from the chosen shampoo with the mix of the beautiful sugar. And as it starts to dissipate, the sugar should, in all intent purposes, start to dissolve. We're now going to give an incredible rinse. Again, this indulgence of water. I love a great rinse. So making sure the water temperature is absolutely perfect. There's nothing more stimulating than it's like a Maui waterfall just running down your scalp. Squeeze off extra moisture. We're going to follow in again with Tea Tree Special Conditioner. Choice is yours. There's so many great products to use back here. So the first part is to get it evenly through the hair. Notice, unlike the sugar scrub, which was scalp to ends, we're working outside in here. And then eventually getting to where we can begin the massage manipulation. A repeat of the first gesture, just working now with a whole different reality because we're using the treatment or conditioner. So the hair feels totally different. Love the comb through, using the human fingers as a comb. Slight pulling on the hair, which feels incredible. We're going to come in with a beautiful hot towel. We use a hot towel machine. There's many ways to create this. A few drops of your chosen essential oil. And we're going to use this in a couple of ways. Obviously, the fragrance has already been illuminated. We're using the towel around to drive the conditioning treatment in, wrapping around, creating a little bed and pillow, if you will. So now that we have absolute freedom to do a little more manipulation, start in the center, using just the inside fingertips. Nice, gentle movements, again, being courteous to a client's makeup application. Temples, very slow, circular movements. Key point, the thumbs are still connected. Constant attention from every digit. Working down towards the ears on the front side, pushing slightly upwards, just fighting gravity. Sometimes holding and pausing, then releasing. Keeping that circle motion all the way through. Pushing in towards the temple gently. Keep working in the circles. Pulling up around the ear, getting in behind the ear now. Starting to dismay the towel, releasing that out of the scenario. It's now cooled, product's been driven in. Now we're going to continue the massage techniques. In behind the ear, working down the side. Using beautiful circulatory motions. That's a constant throughout the whole technique. Up and down, really stretching through that muscle area. Using the balls of your fingers. Gently push the client into the next position, making sure you're in charge. There's no expectation, no surprise. Just being in total control, being at one with the guest. Just repeating the performance slightly, hitting all the key points. Little comb through again. Can never do too much of that, especially with your longer haired guests. Little squeeze, I love that. It's like kneading of a cat. You just feel every little goosebump in your body being exposed there. Just pulling up and all the way through. Again, a constant is a beautiful gentle release. We're now going to find that ideal water temperature. And we're going to remove the excess treatment or conditioner. Protecting the ears, making sure you're not waterlogging every single guest. And just keep rinsing until the water clarifies. Again, luxury in my definition. Don't be scared to use 2 or 3 towels per guest, guys. I know they cost 10 cents a towel, but we're going to make up for it in this truly never forgotten experience. Nothing feels more fascinating and refreshing. A beautiful warm towel, taking out excess. 413, just organizing, making sure the client's got beautiful hair before they leave the wash house. You can use a chopstick, a clip, whatever's designated by the client's length and texture. This is our release program. First thing, we're going to rock the client upwards, go into the trapezoid muscle, sort of pinching in and lifting upwards. Got to have clear intent here. Don't just let your hands wander around. A little bit of squeeze, pushing down on the pressure. What a perfect release.